Kevin O'Leary, the Canadian billionaire's lifestyle.
Happiness is ultimately freedom in itself, but I need more happiness.
Welcome back to luxuryMAXX, future billionaires. I'm sure every one of you has heard the name Kevin O'Leary. And by the end of this video, we will learn how this middle-class kid became one of the richest in the world. Kevin O'Leary is a Canadian businessman, author, and TV personality. He is also known as one of the co-founders of the software company SoftKey, which became a software giant with a worth of $4 billion US. Kevin O'Leary was born in Montreal. He was raised by his businesswoman mom and stepfather. He was only aspiring to become a photographer but later realized that he wanted to go big because he grew to admire his mother, who was a successful businesswoman. Kevin's birthday is on July 9, 1954. He is one of the two sons of the small business owner and investor Georgette Bucalam O'Leary of Lebanese descent and Terry O'Leary, who is a salesman of Irish descent. His brother's name is Shane O'Leary. Because of his paternal heritage, O'Leary holds an Irish citizenship and an Irish passport. Montreal is the largest city in Canada's Quebec. This is the place where O'Leary got his big aha moment, as he calls it. It was the first day of his job as an ice cream scooper, and he was excited because it was a surefire way to meet girls. However, he was asked to scrape gum on the floor, which he indignantly refused to do because he was only hired as a scooper. O'Leary was fired that same day, but on this day, he learned that he wanted to be an entrepreneur who lives by his own rules. Who knew that someone in the largest city, which is set on an island in the St. Lawrence River, would be one of the richest in the world? In 1979, between the first and second years of his MBA program, Mr. O'Leary was selected for an internship at Nabisco in downtown Toronto. He then worked as an assistant brand manager for Nabisco's cat food brand. Mr. O'Leary credits his later success to the skills he developed in marketing during his days at Nabisco. We all know that his hard work paid off because as of 2022, Kevin O'Leary's net worth is estimated to be roughly $400 million US. With this much money, he invested in a lot of real estate, including the Lake Joseph Cottage, which cost him an estimate of over $10 million. And he admits that there is no property that he owns that costs him more. He is also a huge collector of luxury items such as pens, vinyl records, vintage cameras, guitars, cars, and watches. Kevin O'Leary's success story starts where most entrepreneurs begin, with a big idea and zero cash. From his basement, he launched the SoftKey Software Products. As sales took off, Kevin moved to headquarters in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and went on an industry consolidating acquisition binge. From 1995 to 1999, he bought out almost all of his software competitors, including Mindscape, Brøderbund, and the Learning Company in the industry's first vicious public hostile battle. Shareholders loved his take-no-prisoners cost-cutting style and fueled him with billions to do his deals. In 1999, Kevin sold his company to the Mattel toy company for a staggering $3.7 billion US. This is one of the largest deals ever done in the consumer software industry. Because of the drop in sales on the software company, he found it convenient to take his shares and founded his own mutual fund company, the O'Leary Funds. He also became a co-investor and director of Storage Now, which has become Canada's largest storage service. O'Leary is well known as Mr. Wonderful. This man does not know any limits because he wears many hats. While being one of the best Canadian businessmen and entrepreneurs, he is also an author, a politician, and a television presenter. 2004 to 2014, Kevin O'Leary appeared on various Canadian television shows. This includes business news programs such as Squeeze Play and Blank, and his own show, The O'Leary Exchange. He is also part of the reality TV shows such as the mentioned Dragon's Den and Redemption Inc. O'Leary is also one of the well-known sharks in Shark Tank. In 2017, he campaigned to be the leader of the Conservative Party of Canada. He was a front-runner in the polls during much of that time, but he dropped out in April 2017, 1 month before the election, because of a citing of lack of support in Quebec. Mr. Wonderful released his first book in September 2011. It is entitled Cold Hard Truth on Business, Money, and Life. In this book, he shares his views on relationships, investment, money, and life. He then published a sequel to this book in 2012 entitled The Cold Hard Truth on Men, Women, and Money: 50 Common Money Mistakes and How to Fix Them. This book is focused on financial literacy and financial education as a foundation for achieving wealth. His first television appearance was in 2006 on CBC's Dragon Den as one of the 5 venture capitalists. He is famous for being the blunt and the bully of the show that the audience loves. O'Leary's appearances on Dragon's Den and Shark Tank popularized the nickname Mr. Wonderful. He has said that he is often referred to by the name in public. He received 3 nominations from the Television Academy for Outstanding Host for a Reality or Competition Program, and Outstanding Structured Reality Program in 2021, and Outstanding Structured Reality Program in 2020. In 2018, Kevin O'Leary made headlines in his fan base when a viewer made a comment in his YouTube video pertaining to how his underwear is being hanged shamelessly in his office. In return, Mr. Wonderful explained that they aren't just any basic underwear. He informed the viewer that his underwear costs $120 each. According to him, he buys his boxers from Zimmerli of Switzerland, a company that has been handcrafting underwear since 1871. They are made from Egyptian cotton. He also added that he loves his luxury underwear. On the other hand, Mr. O'Leary also admits to getting haircuts that costs him $80. Aside from wearing expensive undergarments and pricey haircuts, Mr. O'Leary also fancies a number of luxury watches. Every time he has achieved success, he will reward himself with luxury timepieces that cost a fortune. Here are some of his favorite brands. First on the list is the stunning FP Journe Elegant 48mm Titleist, which took 8 years to develop and boasts a mechanical motion detector. This one is on a red strap and is on a titanium case with luminescent sapphire dial quartz. The current market price is over $60,000 US. Next of O'Leary's favorite timepieces is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Ultra Thin. This self-winding watch retails for a whopping $33,200 US. He also has the Richard Mille, which costs $80,000 US. The Gerald Charles, which retails to $16,930 US. And the Vacheron Constantin, which is priced at $26,000 US. Kevin O'Leary said in an interview that watches are crazy assets that you can wear. Kevin O'Leary will not only remind you of the value of time because of this collection, but you will also learn that a multi-billionaire can also start from scratch. With Kevin O'Leary, the sky is the limit. So don't forget, future billionaires, to live up to your ambitions and never settle for less. Keep tuning in to our channel, luxuryMAXX, to find out more about the latest reward trends of the super rich, where we will be creating quality content videos for you to enjoy. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and feel free to comment down on what we should make a video about next. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next video.